What's up, Cappies? Welcome to the Alchemist Tarot. If you'd like a reading, just send me an email. Send me your question. $50. Cash app. We'll be disclosing the email. Okay. That song came up. Hold on. This song. Hold on.
Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. Got my problem.
What?
Bitches talking shit is my problem. Bitches talking shit.
What?
Bitches talking shit is my problem. My problem. That's not my problem. Not my problem. That's
Look at you me.
my problem. That's my problem.
Capricorn. That was the energy. Not my problem. Some of these people about to find out that it's not your motherfucking problem to be dealing with none of their nonsense. You know what I mean? Niggas talking shit. Niggas talking shit. Niggas talking shit. My problem. I'm sorry, that song is the shit. I love that song. That's my anthem right now. Because you gotta protect your energy. You gotta protect your energy. Okay? I have this amethyst stone, okay, that I love. I washed it in the shower with me today. This too, the tourmaline, and I have a rose quartz. But I washed them today and like so it feels good. I like when I work with these in the vicinity. But yeah, some people might be thinking that certain things are your problem, like how they feel about you, what they think you did to them. Niggas talking shit. It's like you don't give. It's not your problem. That's the anthem today, Cappy, for you. It's not your problem, not me, not now, not my problem. Okay, so let's get into the energies. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, guardian angels. Thank you for your love, guidance, and protection. Please send love, guidance, and protection over these messages. Messages you have for the Cappies, Capricorn. So, okay, we have the same song and dance, okay? Whenever I see that, it's like the script. The same song and dance. The skeeth, which talks about quick, fast, abrupt endings, okay? We have the tree here, which talks about growing roots with someone or growing roots within a relationship. The key is in reverse. And the last thing I have here is the coffin in the reverse. But the reason, wow, and then the loyal dogs at the bottom. The reason that it's in, I already off rip, because these two cards talk about endings. Okay? Someone put an end, like, very quickly to this, like, so there was something already, like, on the fritz, already on its way out, already whatever, and instead of like taking the slow riding, slow route, you were like, listen, I'm not my problem. Like, you cut something off because it was the same shit, same thing, different day. And it's like, you really tried to grow roots with people, but you came to the conclusion that there's the keys in reverse, so someone doesn't have the access to do so because of, we're gonna find out. And I feel like the problem here too is your loyalty. You having to really learn about loyalty and where to give it, not about where to give it, not just where to give it, but learning about the giving access to your loyalty. Okay, some people have access to your loyalty and they really shouldn't, like, because they're people you can't grow roots with, they're people you can't grow with. So you really shouldn't be giving people access to your loyalty. And I think that's where this is a lesson that somebody, Capricorn, that you're learning, is that not everybody can have access to your loyalty. And you really have to make it clear that it's not your problem when people are expecting that from you or feel entitled to that. And then it's like you put a quick end to, like, listen, I know you thought that just because I was nice, or I know that you thought that just because ABC that you were gonna just keep like the same song and dance, which is, you know, someone's nice to you and then you take it for granted, and then you use the person or make them feel like, you know, they have to question why they feel bad when they're trying to do something good. And now somebody's cutting all that out. I love this energy, because this really, like, I actually had to learn valuable lessons with this many times, because it's like, and this is why I've developed to become a person that like, I'm a kind of a hermit, but I'm a social hermit. You know what I mean? It's like I pick and choose who to really be close with, and then other people are just like associates. You know what I mean? But what's this same song and dance here? Capricorn, this is about loyalty and learning the lessons about loyalty and where to give it, who can have access to it, why it's important to be mindful of your loyalty and who's deserving of it. Okay, what's the same song and dance we have here? It's like people are talking shit because you're releasing a burden of the same song and dance people have treated. Like, this is like somebody who got used to being. Look at the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is how people feel about you right now. Like, they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave them out of the access they had to you when you would allow them to do particular things, which is, you would be loyal to them and they would take advantage. You would show that you love them. They didn't appreciate it, or felt like there was an imbalance here, okay? Sorry, I'm super thirsty. Should have got water. I'm in the mood for ginger ale. Either or, while you're releasing burdens of not letting people take advantage of your loyalty, or making you feel like it's your problem that because of their sense of entitlement over the loyalty you gave to them, they don't want you to walk away from that, and that's what's ending here. That's how we got to this place, because I think everybody here, if Cappies, if you're here, wow, that was a that was a little sign. Let me turn it down. A lot of you might have felt like you reached a precipice, and that's why this is so abrupt to other people, and that's why people are talking shit, because they weren't expecting this from you. All right, and they don't want this they don't like this, okay, because it stops them from getting the benefits. Okay, what's this, Ski? Not my problem. That's that shit. Yeah, you're done arguing. Wow. You're done with feeling like you have to keep fighting for your happiness. You're done with fighting with people as far as how they should treat you. You're done with feeling like you have to fight so hard for happiness that you should already easily been given, but you feel like you're giving that out and you're not receiving it back, and you're just done with that. You're done with that. You're done with, like, people want to fuck around and find out. This is fuck around and find out energy. This is, you should have thought about that when I was treating you good. You should have thought about that when I was kind to you. You should have thought about that when I really tried. You know what I mean? Because I get the sense, Cappy, that whoever this is, they're the type, and I'm kind of like this too. You're the type that when you're done, you are done. Like, it's curtains for you niggas. Like, it's a wrap. Like, it's done. Like, you will never get this. You will never get the same. You know when somebody feels like once they cross a line that it will never be the same again. They will never get this again. Look at, it even shows this woman. Yeah, like, she will not give this. She will not come to you with this energy anymore. This will stop. Okay. because you're trying to be protective over your own energy from people, and not giving people with this snake energy, these treacherous people, these leeches, okay, these karmic masculines, to use you to their advantage. You're just done with that. What's this this tree? No more love. Some of you have no more love to give to someone because you feel like you really tried. Like your intentions was to grow roots, was to deepen the relationship, to deepen the love, to stand the test of time, okay? And that's essentially what loyalty is it's this love and dedication that stands the test of time, and somebody took it too far where now you've revoked this cup. You gave this cup. This is what I was talking about with your loyalty, giving it out. You no longer have anything to give to these people that seem to have to learn the hard way. Here's the King of Cups. And what's sad about this is you guys, Cappy. You were in the King of Cups energy. You were trying to have emotional access to people the way that you were like you were giving your emotions in such a mature oriented way. You weren't being too much either. I feel like a lot of you really reached this level of love that you give to people that's at its highest level. The King of Cups is the highest level that you can give as far as like emotional love, okay? So at this time, you being in this state decided to take this cup you had in your hand, this big cup that you were willing to give. You took it back. You took it back from people that you tried to grow roots with, and now you're saying, your time here is revoked. These cups are no longer valid, which leads to this key. You have no more access. You have no more access to this cup. My heart. What's this key in reverse? Oh my God. And some of you knew, look at the reason the keys in reverse are because some of you knew too that people weren't going to work as hard for this relationship as you were, and that's why you're no longer working on it either. You knew these people weren't in alignment with you. They showed their ass. They told you, sometimes people do the hold on. Here we go. Yeah, people were procrastinating. The Knight of Pentacles it's a nice card because it does show that somebody's willing to give commitment, but this is the slowest moving card of the deck, and I feel like you were probably let me see, where was Collective's energy? Where was Collective's energy in comparison to this? Hold on one second. Sorry. In comparison, while you were deciding to hold on to the relationship and fight for it and have the strength to like really pull through, because you made that decision. That was a decision that you chose, okay? Other people, they chose to like procrastinate, take their time, really not know what they're like. It's almost kind of like, see how this force is not moving? It's like this person's not moving forward, but they're not moving backward either. So it's a very stagnant energy, okay? Where you were holding on to the relationship because you thought that maybe it could overcome these issues, and you came to find out that the reason that you're not overcoming this, the reason that they can't have access, is because they weren't meant to. Okay? How do you work with somebody that doesn't know what they want, that doesn't know where they're going, that can't make decisions, that is indecisive, that takes their sweet time, that expects you to wait, that makes you feel like, you gotta sit here and pull teeth to get anything out of this person as far as like any type of emotional development. And that's where this coffin's in reverse, because let's find out. What's the coffin in reverse, man? That you're not... Like, instead of you procrastinating this ending, you just chose to like take it back. You're no longer ignoring that this was a good investment, that this was brought to you by your intuition to let you know that like you kind of knew that this wasn't it. because based on the facts, okay? I'm hearing the facts of the matter, which is this was already ending and you just didn't want to accept it. So you nipped it in the bud. And it was hard and it was hurtful and it sucked, okay? I see the Death card in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Hangman. Like, if you can see how they're sticking out to me. Oh wow, Ten of Pentacles there. But it's over. You see what I'm saying? It's over. Somebody waited too long to be vulnerable with you. Like, you were already being vulnerable and this person was not being vulnerable, and then when you pull back your energy, this person wants to be vulnerable and it's too late. I just told you, whoever I'm speaking to that resonates with this, you're the type of person that, like, you could be the most loyal, loving, like, dedicated person, but as soon as you turn that switch off, it's it. Like, you don't get no more chances. Like, me personally, I remember listening to someone, as far as, like, when you look at your relationships and you look at your exes, right? And I feel like every person that comes into your life either teaches you a lesson, there's value in every person that comes into your life. And if you go back, I feel like if it didn't work, it was because it wasn't meant to. And you had to learn whatever lesson that you did learn from that, right? And be thankful. You know what I'm saying? But I don't go back to exes. I no longer want to go do that. Like, not no longer, but, like, I've been on this thing where it's like, listen, if it don't work, it don't work. And there's no need to continue to try something that was not meant for me to stay in, okay? So, like, once we're done, that's it. You will not have me again. You will not be with me again. We will not do this again. Because I look at it as, okay, the reason it stopped working here is because I had to learn the lesson from you. And what did I learn from this person? Okay, this, and this. How to love myself more. How to do this. How to do that. This is how I look at people. Okay? So it's not just, before it used to be just emotional based, but now it's becoming the head and the heart, which is, the logic of it, right? And I no longer let just the emotional aspect control. That's why I used to go back, right? But now I've integrated the logical part, which makes me feel like I'm not gonna go towards something, in my opinion, that if it didn't work, the person didn't want to change, the person didn't want to grow, the person did me dirty, the person did things that are, like, unforgivable, then no. And even if they didn't do any of those things, right? Even if it was just, like, it just whatever, okay, that's fine. But we won't be doing this again. So this is why people like that. This is why exes always come back to you, because they get upset that you don't, because it makes people feel like you never loved them. But that's not the case. You're taking a logical approach, which is, I tried, and it didn't work, and I'm leaving it alone. And you had your chance, you had your time, you were given ample amount of time, like, and people sleep on time, okay? Time doesn't stop for anybody. So, you get a certain amount of time to do things, and for some people, if you're not hitting that mark where it shows like I'm wasting my time here, then there's no reason for us to keep going on, okay? I'm going to give a card for each. I want to do Kipper. Okay. We're at 19 minutes. I love this because I miss this aspect, because I can talk. I could talk for a minute. Okay. Look at this. Official person. This is the person. This person could be of high honor, or like they could be in the military. They could be a police officer, a lawyer, a doctor, some type of like person that you go to. Okay, they're top notch. Okay, what's the ski? It's someone that you've been, okay, yeah, the journey is in reverse because you ended it with this person. Alright, what's this? What's this, the tree? Yeah, the mature man is in reverse though. So you see what I'm saying? So this must be a feminine I'm talking to here. Alright, what's the key in reverse? I'm not feeling that. What's the key here? Yeah, so see what I'm saying? So there's despair here. This is in reference to the key in reverse. Why the person doesn't have access, okay? Despair, false person, family room in reverse. Now, I feel like the reason the false person is in reverse is because it's being revealed to you that someone might have not even meant to be, to not have access to you. But because you didn't have those it's like you can't have those conversations with this person. This person's hard. Whoever I'm talking to dealt with a person that they don't want to have like the deep conversations. They don't want to have the conversations that are like, that gets us to either move forward or like, you know what I mean? Because you're going to have that in any relationship that you have. And I feel like people who have treated you a certain way don't have this ability, and that was the biggest issue. That's why they don't have access to you, because if you have that capability and they don't, that's an imbalance. So no, you're not going to give people access to that where you're over here emotionally available and able to have the deep conversations that are needed, okay? These people are too stressed out to even have these conversations. They're too triggered to have these conversations. They leave in despair. It's like it's impossible for these people to talk about it. And they want to fake it, okay? They want to fake the funk that like there are issues that need to be addressed. Like, you know, for example, why is it that I'm always here, you know, showing my loyalty, being available, doing what I need to do, and you're not? You know? What's this coffin in reverse? It'd be crazy if it got clarified with the coffin. The main female. The house is in reverse. See what I'm saying? It's like everything went to shit after this person really did. I want to see something real quick. Hold on. Fresh it. Hold on. Let me clarify with this, because I want some answers on this official person. This is the person who feels like they're burdened by the lack of access they have to you and what they feel. The reason this gives me this is why I feel like this person feels entitled. See, they're an official person, so they feel like they're already important. They deserve, like, they already have this sense of importance that they feel like, you know, like, who are you to tell them no kind of energy. All right, clarify this official person. This is the person that you wanted to have a 10 of Pentacles with, okay, but you couldn't. This person wasn't dedicated enough like you were. This person's stupid. Wow, look at the 2 of Cups in reverse. This person was stupid in this love situation. I'm sorry to say it, because of the way that they gave into it. It wasn't enough, okay? And I think, yeah, Justice in reverse. I even think at this point, once you've pulled your back your energy, there is going to be this sense of self-reflection. But I feel like what's sad about that is it takes you to leave for this person to have that reflection, and that's the part where it's like, well, why does it take you to leave? You know, if you were supposed to be truly in alignment with somebody, it shouldn't take you to leave for them to do anything. You don't want to ever feel like you gotta force people to do things. If I ever get that vibe where people try to play that game with me, I'm just like, I'm not doing anything. If I get a whiff of like that whole like, they want to see if I'm gonna do something that's gonna be like controlling or like show that I can't handle the answers, or I don't know, it's like this game, okay? Whenever somebody tries to play that game with you, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't give a reaction. Don't even, cause you know what I get from people like this? It's like, there's people who think that they gain more power over a relationship when they do these games where it makes you have to chase, or it makes you have to do more, or it makes you have to ask questions, and then you come across as insecure for even saying. This is like somebody who leaves you hanging. Like for example, and this is what's crazy. It could be one of them situations where it's like, you have a reasonable, like you have a good reason to feel like this person's being weird or off or whatever, but this person will manipulate the situation to make it look like you're insecure, okay? And then when you start to feel insecure, what you do is you start questioning the relationship. Now you're kind of like trying to overcompensate. Do you see what I'm saying? It's energetic battle. And these type of people like to put people in a position to feel like they are not above them, but just like they don't have to give because they should be given too. Like this is kind of like people who, this is like men who like to be chased but like don't chase women, or men that want to be given everything but not give anything. You know what I mean? And that's just not jacking with you, because you're not gonna like deal with somebody who's not gonna give to you the way you're giving to them. It's just that's just the way it is. Not for people I read. We're not doing that shit. We might make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But we're always gonna learn at the end of the day. Like it's always gonna be me over you. Like it's always gonna be me first. Like, like you got one time. You know what I mean? And so what's this? Okay, Two of Cups. I mean Two of Swords. Wow, it's a decision. Like I said, somebody could be questioning now after you pull back your energy. Like. This is over, like, and now they want to give. You see what I'm saying? This man is also immature because they might not have had. Listen, this is an Emperor in reverse with a Seven of Swords. You see what I'm saying? A Seven of Swords talking about very like deceit in a way that's like you knew what you were doing when you're doing it, you planned it, you executed it, you knew that it was fucked up, like this was a choice. And the Emperor in reverse is a very, very powerful person for the wrong reason. So this is like a dictator. Think of a dictator, like that's the attitude. This is the worst combination to really have when it comes to a man, because this is telling me someone is extremely manipulative and they're immature. They don't have a high moral compass, and they don't have a high maturity level. And what they do is they're very sneaky and deceptive because they want to get their way. So you can't grow roots with people who have self-interest, okay? Who constantly make you feel like you're on the brink of being left out in the cold. You don't want people like that. You can't grow with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Giving you anxiety, giving you stress, giving you, you know what I mean? And this is how they conjure up this because I feel like whoever this masculine is, that's how their relationships are. Like they always have to feel like they're the ones in the control seat, and then the person who they're with. This is literally the dynamic. Do you see that? This is how this masculine moves. Okay, Cappy? It's like they conjure up all these different situations to make it so that you're the one left stressed and not in power or not in control. That's not equal, okay? That's not even a relationship. That means that person just simply has some deep-rooted issues with emotional expression, and because they're using it as a self-defense mechanism, they're not realizing what they're doing is actually extremely abusive, and they don't want to address that. They have some issues when it comes to who they choose in love and how they choose to purposely not give. Okay? Because they want to be safe, because they want to be in control and not have to feel like they're not in control so that someone can hurt them. But then they're doing the same thing that they're scared of. It's just like, really, they need therapy. What's this coffin? It's being revealed. Sorry, what's this mean female? That's what this mean female is unhappy. That she always has to like defend herself, that she always has to fight for, yeah, like she has to fight with this communication with this man. Or could be just the energy she's in. She's over here communicating, telling her partner all quick and fast how much she feels for him. Okay, but you're not. All you're getting is that dynamic I just showed you. You see what I'm saying? So do you see where the issue is? And that's why you reached the precipice where you just ended it. You just ended it. You ended the relationship. You said, get up out my house. You don't need to be here no more. Like, love don't live here no more, I'm hearing. And look, the thing is, you're going to have victory over this negative karmic cycle that you're going through, because the Six of Wands is here. But you have to, I don't know if this is the past, present, or future, okay? But it looks like if you're in the past, like right now, if you're in the present right now and this is going to happen in the future for you, you have to make the decision. And that's gonna be how you decide to turn this upside again, is if you decide to leave. It seems like, because you either going to go through this karmic cycle one more again with this person. If you do let it go, then this is when the wheel goes upright, it seems. Because this cycle is supposed to teach you about your loyalty, about who to give your loyalty to. It seems like your lesson is to understand your value. You will never get in these relationships will always be painful if you don't understand how to love yourself and how to give to other people and how to determine whether people value you or not. And if they don't value you, you can't move forward with these people, and you can't have no Four of Wands union with them. It's just going to be a Four of Wands in reverse, which is like just not good endings in relationships. With the Ten of Swords, this is very painful. These are painful unions. These are unions that hurt on purpose because they're supposed to teach you something. They're not to stay. They're not to be with you for a long time. They're supposed to bring you confidence. They're supposed to bring you self-love. They're supposed to bring you to feel a surety within yourself that you don't need the validation for on this end. Okay? But yeah, there's a masculine from your past that's holding on to you that was abusive to you. Okay? See, the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on. The Six of Cups talks about the past, and this King of Swords. King of Swords is a very a person that communicates in a way that's abusive, or they're just not just. They're not just. Especially when we had an Emperor in reverse with the Seven of Swords, which is a terrible energy, and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. Like this person really isn't made to be in a relationship with you. This person was just there to teach you how to love yourself, because you should know better than to be with somebody who you're giving all this loyalty to or love to. You're not using your intuition. You're causing all these burdens and drama on your own, and you're not recognizing like, oh, this isn't how it should be. This person plays games with you. Okay, they don't value loyalty. They feel like they don't have to earn loyalty, that it should just be given to them. Entrepreneur. This person could be an entrepreneur. Heart chakra. It did come out in reverse, and I feel like because this person has caused you, after the ending of this relationship, when you cut it off, it's like your heart chakra needs healing right now. You can look at perfect timings in reverse too, and that could be because it happened. You had to end this at a bad time. Like maybe you were in the middle of just moving in together, and then you ended it and had to move all the way out. Or it just didn't. The breakup didn't happen at a good time because maybe you were left unsupported. Maybe there were friends that couldn't be there, people who couldn't be there for you, so you had to be on your own while you went through this breakup or separation, or but in the process of that, I feel like this heart chakra came back up because it's like you did a really huge act of self-love by letting this person go. By identifying that, this is the same song and dance. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done growing roots with people who don't want to grow roots with me. I'm done giving access to people who won't give me access or won't handle me properly, and I'm done like letting things go on for a lot longer than they need to be. Because some of us have gotten in situations where we were with fucked up people, but we knew it was ending, but we took forever to get out of it. And it's like now we're learning, like, yo, I remember I wasted 3 years when the relationship was done the first year. You know what I mean? So now we're not doing that no more, and learning to cut off the loyalty as soon as somebody don't appreciate it, like, you're done. Look at time to go. And it was in reverse because I feel like a lot of you felt like, look at, and then assertiveness. A lot of you didn't want to like think it was time, but it was time. You were just in denial about it being the time to let go. But you finally made it, you know what I mean, to get to that point. So at one time you just didn't want to let it go. I was gonna get my Archangel Michael deck over here in my Angel Wings deck because I'm at 35 minutes. I still have a lot of time, and I have my let's do your guides and guardian angels. I love this deck because this is like I consider it the deck of like your ancestors, your guides, your guardian angels, like what the messages they have for you. So what messages do you have for Capricorn, for the guides and guardian angels? What messages do you have for collective of Capricorns? I'm only gonna take this one. No? Okay, take that one too. Alright. Dearest you, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about... 1 second. Stop! I had a phone call. Come on! Come on! Oh my god! See, now I'm all cheesy. This could be you, okay, Cappy? You could end up fuck on her. You end up finding somebody else that makes you smile, that makes you laugh, that makes you happy, that makes you cheesy inside. And you get all the freaking feelings here, and you're like, what am I doing? Why am I cheesy? Sorry, I can't believe I just did all that on camera. It's too late now. At 36 minutes, I ain't doing it over. So, as I was saying, yo, I hate when I get like this. I don't get like this. I don't get cheesy. Let me tell you something, all right? So I met somebody, and they're wonderful. I think that so I've been single for like 2 years, okay? And what is so funny is the way I feel with this person or about the person, like the way they make my body react and my way my feelings react, I get so goddamn like cheesy, just fucking stupid. It's stupid, and I can't stand it. I'm like, oh, I hate when I'm like this, like. I'm like, stop. Every time I start cheesing, I'm like, stop cheesing. Because I hate it. I don't want to be cheesed. I don't want the person to have a one-up on me. You know? Don't want you to know. Damn it. Don't want you to know that you're making me this way. See, that's where the loyalty, like when people make you feel good, that's when you know what I'm saying? For the right people. Okay? Oh my god. You know what's also cute about this person? I've been trying to find a soul level love. Love that, a soul level love, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not forcing nothing or expecting anything. I just letting it happen naturally. But I asked God. I said, God, I want a soul level love experience, just to like love someone unconditionally for who they are. Nothing. There's nothing that I'm talking like doesn't matter about looks. It doesn't matter about money or not. It doesn't matter about material things. It doesn't matter about nothing. I just want someone to be like. Just one soul to another soul, and we're just like kindred spirits. Like we just get on. okay? And it's a beautiful experience to have unconditional love and loyalty to somebody that, even if you're not with them officially, or even if they're just a friend, you know what I mean? Even if they're just I mean, you can have this with anybody, friend, family, friend, partner, whatever the case is. But just having a soul level love with somebody is what I asked for, you know. And I feel like I like the way things are going, and I'm not trying to rush anything, or, you know. But I get in a way, I haven't felt like this in a while. Okay, I haven't been cheesy or like about anything like that. In fact, I used to be sick of dudes. They used to make, I'm sorry, because I just feel like there's so many like creeps, there's so many like fucked up dudes in the world. Like, I just get disgusted, like, because I know the shit that some of them be doing, and I'm just disgusted. So I was fine, like, actually being like, I could have been a nun, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I had no interest in men at all. In fact, I actually questioned myself a couple times, like, yo, are you gay? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because it got to this point where I was like, I really didn't want men. Like, didn't like them, didn't want them. They just disgusted me. I know that's fucked up to say. Okay? But that's probably was my part of my healing process after I had to heal all that shit I went through. You know what I mean? And not all my relationships were bad. But Cappy, I'm saying this to you because this is probably where you're at, is like similar to me. Why you probably came to this channel. It has to do with the fact that, you know, you went through a lot of things with people where you had to learn hard lessons, and because you learned these hard lessons, you identify that some people are just not meant to be with you, and not go with you continue on with the journey, okay? And because these people weren't good for you, okay? So you're healing that, because yes, as a human being, you're gonna have emotions, you're gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna read this. I love when the person calls. I love when that person calls too. I get so cheesy and happy. Anyway, dearest you, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on Earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you are facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. Wow, you see what I'm saying? The needs to be met. That if you're going to be loyal, if you're going to be dedicated, if that's the access I'm going to give you to me, you better be coming with that too. You better be coming correct. You better be coming with, I don't want the same song and dance or it's done. You know what I mean? You got one time. Because after the one time, your collective is done with you. So, you know what I mean? And that's that. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. Period. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor, affirmative, we say. Loving you so much. This is a peacock. You are divine beauty. See the peacock there? Okay. And what about that? Dearest you, there's only one you, and you have a unique path and special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it's up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Wow. And I thought about the false person card here. This shit. False person. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good, according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you'll get successful and find happiness. What you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is speaking with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. The dragon. That's super dope. So look up the spiritual meaning of dragon and peacock, Capricorn. That must have some type of relation to you. I want to know what that was about. Where is it? That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. Dang, I used all the cards. What does that mean? What's that about? Want what someone else has? Because I feel like the ton of, yeah, you want to be able to be vulnerable and have a stable, loving, committed relationship, and you might be looking at other people who do have that, and you might be like feeling upset, feeling frustrated, feeling, it's not to say you feel jealous, okay? I don't think it's jealousy. I just get the sense of frustration because you're like, you know, like that's all I want. It's like a that's all I wanted kind of feeling. You know what I mean? That's all that is. Am I asking for too much? It's like collective is like, you know, Cappy, you're like, am I asking for too much just to get some loyalty? Am I asking for too much to just get some love? Am I asking for too much? I feel like I'm asking for the basics and I can't even get that. I feel you. It's a tough crowd out here. No, real talk, it really is. This society is no joke. I mean, back in the day, you know, you could get away with a lot of shit. It's still like there was still some type of like morale. I don't know. It's just now it's ruthless. It's dirty. The dirty John Crow. It's dirty out there. What was the other one? And none of that. We don't want none of that. Somebody said the dating pool's got pee in it. I was sorry. I don't mean to be a downer. I was trying to make y'all laugh. Okay, don't mind me. I'm a clown. I'm just a clown. Yeah, this is the real clown though. This guy's the real clown. Okay, this guy. These are the real clowns of the world who think they're just because they're on the up and up that everybody has to serve them and they don't have to do anything. Good day, sir. Your days are. I feel like my collective is like your days are over. Those days are over. I'm hearing those days are over. Like those days you used to give yourself to people and really try and. You know, they were giving you some bullshit and then before you would still try and it's like, yo, you're nipping it in the bud and you're really, it's not your problem, okay? So if you're ending things with people and they're feeling like, because there's this too, like I said, you ending things with people and you're ending it with love or acceptance and then people upset that you're not crying over them, people upset that you're not like dying over them and shit. Okay, like they want you to when you end things, and they get mad at you. They literally will talk shit. That's my problem. Niggas talking shit. Niggas talking shit. Like that's that energy. They really do. They attack you. They be over here like, you know, why isn't so and so crying over me? Why isn't so and so freaking dying and choking on her last breath? Like, you know, not my problem. Let me grab the Archangel Michael and the Angel Wings and then we'll close. 1 second. Alright, I got my stuff. Hold on. Let me look cute. Sorry, I'm just like, yo, I'm chilling, man. Like, I'm kind of getting over this, like, I like being girly and all that, but deep down, I've always been a tomboy. You know what I mean? It took a minute for me to learn how to use makeup and wear heels. Like, well, not wear heels because I used to dance, so heels was pretty much, yeah. But wearing makeup and stuff was like, I was one of those girls that was like, oh my, like I would try it and it'd be freaking smeared all over my face. What are you doing? What? Isn't it supposed to look like that? No, Sandra. No, it's not. Let's do the Archangel Michaels. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed you guys. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, guardian angels. Thank you for the friends protection. Protection to these messages. Archangel Michael deck. Message we have for Capricorn at this time. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're already evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Do you see what happened? You see why you ended, what happened when you ended things with those people who kept you pulled down on that lower vibrational frequency that you don't match with anymore, because you don't allow, because you show that you love yourself more than the level that these people try to treat you. So now your vibration is on the up and up, and now the only thing that can happen is getting somebody that vibrates on the same frequency as you, if you allow it, if you don't accept the crumbs. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on this situation, and I'm here helping you. Archangel Michael is the protector, okay? There's the Archangel Michael prayer, and honestly, I think when I would like to get a tattoo of something about Archangel Michael. I just don't know where yet, but this is an angel that is of protection. He's the angel that slayed Satan, okay? So if you need protection and you need guidance, that's the angel you can call on, okay? He's my right-hand man. Regain your focus. Trivial matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. The Sword of Truth. This is your truth. And remember we were talking about how you're cutting things off because you no longer you're nipping things in the bud. This is the sword, I feel, is the nipping in the bud, because you've become distracted with the fact that you've wasted too much time and energy on people who aren't giving to you what you're giving to them. So you're no longer going to wait the 3 years later. You're going to wait the week after the fact, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's like we're reaching this vibration where we do like a think of a study, right? This is how I treat my relationships. I kind of observe. I'm the observer. I'll be the one that's observing the person. So it's like I'm preeing you, I will just sit there and kind of act like stupid, not stupid, but just I want to see what you're going to do when you know you have the advantage. Because that off the rip is going to tell me about you and what you're going to try to do, or what you're going to try. It's going to... Hold on one second. Anyway, as I was saying, so this Sword of Truth is the nipping of the bud coming to end. What's that? Where's that card? It's this. This is the Sword of Truth. This is you telling people that you're done with them. This is you telling people you're no longer going to be in communication with them. You're laying down the hard truth to people that it's over. And once you do this, just know what comes with this, which is, and even if they do react that way, look at it as guess what? I dodged a bullet. All right, sorry. All these demands. For real. And I just want to see something real quick. Regain your focus. Cutting out the devil. This is what you're cutting out. Look at that. Look. Yeah, no more communication. No confusion about that. Yeah, you're releasing. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so this is what I got. You literally are cutting out this archetype. Oh my God, I hate standing this. 1 second. I just, yeah, this can't. I knocked this over on accident. You're no longer given to this. You see that? This is what you're cutting out. Congratulations, Cappy. This is what happens when you're on a self-love journey and you raise your vibration to no longer accept this bullshit, this unavailable, toxic, emotionally abusive bullshit that you've right along probably went through this cycle several times, maybe 3-4 people, whatever cases, but you learn the lesson. You learn the lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can fuck about. Well, you're out of there, okay? And the fact of the matter that you're telling them so that there's no confusion that you will not be in communication with them anymore, no matter how long you've known them. That you can finally see. Wow, you can finally see your worth now, which is the Empress. My collective. That a girl. That a guy. Look at Archangel Michael's gonna help you. I clarified it. Like he'll help you and he'll give to you the protection you need from these people to not invest in those people anymore. Wow. Look at, and to find the right type of partner. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine. The right kind of man. Wow. All right, your vibration is rising. You're no longer cheating yourself. Because you're learning to love yourself, so now you're no longer cheating yourself. When you love yourself, you can't cheat yourself because you know how to love yourself. But if you didn't love yourself, this is what you get. This is what you get when you don't love yourself. You get cheated, you get betrayed, you get done dirty, and it's all your fault. Because you didn't love yourself first. You loved them more than you. You put them first. You made them priority, and guess what you got back? Nothing. Because if you're betraying yourself, you can't expect that the person's not going to betray you. Okay? When you lack self-love, that's exactly what happens. So when you love yourself, it automatically outright avoids any type of deceit or like we're not gonna always avoid it, but the attitude here, it's about the attitude. It's about the way you go about it when people do you dirty, when you do love yourself, you don't look at it as a point of view of you're like a lack of self-worth. You look at it as a point of that's their problem. This is not my problem. Not my problem. Look at that. Look at you looking so cute, and somebody's gonna come up to you. Wow, this is kind of crazy. So in this card, the Lover's card, you see a man with a woman already, and he's looking at another woman. Do you see that? Who's an angel? And then next to this is this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it's like he broke his neck to look at her. There's a snake here too. Yeah, see how it looks like the same woman. If you look at the angel card, see that the chick with the blonde hair, and then you got this chick right here with the blonde hair. Collective, you're looking good. You're breaking necks. I want a little more clarity on this. Hold on. Give me a little more clarity. I got 3 minutes left. I've been really tapping into a lot of this like third party stuff going on. What's this? He didn't take actions. Someone's not looking at, so this is the message I have. There's somebody that might be coming out of a relationship when you meet them. Like they just got out of a relationship, Capricorn, but they're not trying to get with you for like the wrong reasons. They're not trying to have no one night stand. They actually want more than that. It might come across to you like weird, but I'm getting that this is possibly somebody who's no longer gonna wait on these lackluster, like someone's done with these with a relationship that makes them feel like it's not wish fulfillment, which is with this person, I'm guessing. But they're not going to cheat on this person. They're going to leave. What else? Wow, because the person that I think this is you guys, because you guys are confident and you exude like a sexiness that's like different. It's different. I feel like whoever they were dealing with was very superficial or like of the flesh. Okay, because if you can see, this is technically, I think it's supposed to be Adam and Eve. You see how they made it look, but then the angel comes. But do you see how, like, when I think of in the flesh, like this person's of flesh, like they're materialistic, there's no depth, there's no yeah, it's like a page of cups in reverse. It doesn't feel right. Wow. I'm going to leave it right there. This person didn't mean to feel like this, but this is how they feel about you. I said this, my last reading I had gotten that too, about like someone feeling you. And like, it's not your fault, but at the same time, like, cheating isn't right, but I don't think this individual was cheating or going to cheat or was planning on cheating. But at the end of the day, it's like they can't help how they feel. So even though it's wrong, this is how you make them feel. And it's like they have to either transmute how to let someone go without making them feel like abandoned. But at the end of the day, they feel like this person would move on fairly quickly if they did break up. Like, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. But they just don't want anybody to have any opinion about how the relationship ended. Like, they don't want it to be said that the relationship ended because of this chick over here. Oh, this could have been the storyline of who you were dealing with before. I apologize, because the devil card came out, and I think that's what this is talking about here. When you got with this person was just leaving another relationship, and yeah, see, you had to cut this could be why you're actually cutting them off. Like, that's what reaches a precipice, is you might find out that they had somebody else, so they could have cheated. But I don't think they cheated, though. I think that it's just you coming to the realization that this person manipulated the situation. Okay? And you were giving all your loyalty or dedication to this person, and meanwhile this person did have somebody else, or like didn't make it clear to you that you were the only person. So they didn't lie to you, but at the same time, like they did, like, it's not right. Like, don't use that manipulative tactic bullshit because you didn't ask. Well, should I really have to ask if I'm being with you and I'm obviously like showing my dedication to you, and you need me to ask you if you're the only one, when, like, wouldn't you consider that like what you do when you first get with somebody? And this is where this kind of plays into like the loyalty thing, like you giving your loyalty to people who played off of that and then acted like, oh, well, you never said, or you never asked me, kind of thing, like they're the victim in it. Like, no, this is what this toxic person used to do. And now you cut their ass off and they're all disappointed about it. Well, what did you think was gonna happen, sir? The fuck? Yeah, they don't want to be left out in the cold, but it's like you're a cornball. I still feel like there's somebody new coming in, though, that's gonna match you. Like, this is what I see here, is this match. Whoop, I'm over the limit. This match is gonna happen, and I don't know if it's like, you got to talk to your ancestors, your guides, your guardian angels, and how to manifest your partner. And asking the universe how you can make that happen. Like, decide now what the next type of partner you want and what you're not willing to accept, because you already been through what you don't want. So let the universe know what you want. If you feel like you want ABC, like, it's like ordering a sandwich, okay? I'm sorry to say it, but it is, like, in a way. Like, don't just come in there and just say, I want a sandwich. You need to be specific. If you want something, ask the universe for what you want. Okay, I want this guy I want a man or a wife that has these traits, that's like this, and you know, that's what I would want in a partner, so that we can grow and manifest together and build a home, a life, a family. Whatever your intentions are for that relationship, make sure that's the priority when you're manifesting and meditating and thinking of how to get these things off the ball, get it out and the ball rolling. Okay, any other messages for collective right now? Yeah, you've raised your vibration, which makes you raise, like, your decision making, your judgment calls, much more powerful. Like, you're no longer burdening yourself with your choices. You're learning how to learn from your choices and move on. Like, you're moving past the burdens. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna get off. Capricorn, we're over the limit. Hold on. For Capricorn. If you try to work everything out logically, at some point you're bound to realize that some things just don't make sense. It's like trying to piece together a jigsaw puzzle while not having all the pieces of the puzzle in your possession. Your soul's infinite wisdom and love cannot fully be understood by a finite mind. When love is brought into the equation, everything will be clearer. If you are trying to find an answer, remember that the answer is inside your heart. What is it that you would truly love to see or have? See what I'm saying? That part where it says, what is it that you would truly love to be, see, or have? The to have part, as far as having a partner, you got to manifest that by knowing what you truly would want, and adding that into your intentions when you try to manifest certain things into your life. I feel like I just said that though, you know. But that's the reading, Cappies. I really love y'all guys. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you want a reading, send the email to my email, thealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Like I said, I'm doing $50 a pop. You know, a lot of readers, I be seeing readers charging like $200 and stuff, $300, which more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to keep it like, it's like, you know, affordable and like, you know. So one of the other things I wanted to say was that there was also the justice vibe. Okay, you having a victory in something. That was the other part, Cappy. I didn't get to that part because we're over the limit, but push it to the limit. There was a victory. Like, you could have been battling, you could have been in competition or like some type of situation where it was between you and another person and you won. Okay? You came with the facts, you came with the receipts, you knew the logistics, you knew the technicalities, you knew, like, you did amazing, because it's almost like the divine basically showed you when you have faith in them that you don't have to do a damn thing. Sometimes you don't even have to lift a fucking finger, okay? And shit's gonna work in your favor because you put your trust in the divine, you put your trust in God, you put your trust in the fact that, you listen, I'm leaving my faith with you, God, and you choose, and that's exactly, I feel like that's exactly what was shown to you about your faith, and not just about your graduation and your vibration, but also your ability to like what happens when you have faith, and knowing that it is real, and knowing that you were heard, and knowing that, you know, they didn't let your guides and guardian angels didn't let it go down like that. I'm hearing they didn't let it go down like that, collective. So be grateful and say, give your thanks. It's like paying dues. You know, you need to pay your dues to your ancestors that guided you and brought you protection in certain situations where, you know, you could have been in a battle between certain people and didn't know, you know, what was going to happen next, and your guides helped you. Because like you do have free will, but like when you are tapped in enough to like communicate with the other side, or with your ancestors, and feel guided and feel protected, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole different game at that point. And people don't understand that when you're battling with people who are in contact or in touch with their royalty, their ancestors, their bloodline, their angels, the universe, their God, you know what I mean? When you're tapped into all that, that's an army. It's like you have a spiritual army, okay? And knowing that this spiritual army will fight for you, they will end things for you, they will protect you, they will make sure you don't fuck up and go on a path that will fuck you up. And sometimes certain things are blessings just so that you can avoid certain situations. So regardless if it works for the best or it works for the worst, always give thanks, because you know that once you're connected with your spiritual team, that they're always there for you. It doesn't matter how long you don't talk to them, but try like working out. Try keep working it through like a muscle to like develop those relationships on the your spiritual relationships with the universe, with everyone that's on your side, that you might not even be able to tell, but they are there. Okay? Trust me. There's a book called Signs. It's one of the best books I've ever read. And it happened after someone I really cared about passed away. And it was talking about tapping into the other side, like instances of people that passed away coming through the veil of Earth, of the 3D, and being able to communicate in ways that are like signs and synchronicities to the people they love, okay? And how they had all these different stories in there, and how it was a possibility. So after reading that book, that really was like, wow, it was a very powerful book about spirituality, and how like your past, your loved ones that passed are right there. You literally can. Like I requested one of these people I really cared about when they passed away. I requested to know that as a sign from them that they would send me a blue jay, and I got the blue jay twice. I had 2 blue jays at my mother's house and in her backyard that I saw, and then the next time was like a very blatant. It was more blatant, and I felt like the person from the other side was more capable and has more it's like weird like how they had the ability to do it, but they had this blue jay sitting on my mom's front porch on the banister, like right there, like sitting just chilling there. And then it flew up onto the thing, and I got a picture of it, but it was just like I was pulling up into her driveway and that blue jay was sitting right there, and I knew it was that person, because there was just no way. And that's this book that kind of shows you and teaches you how to kind of get connected with your relative or people that love you. Anyway, I don't know why I felt needed to say that, but love you guys. I'm gonna post this up, and I'm gonna do Aquarius next. All right, and I'll probably do that tomorrow. But either or, like I said, send me an email, thealchemisttarot@gmail.com, if you like a reading. Thank you. Love you. Bye.